Hello and welcome to another episode of Edge of Eternity. And let us just get in.
I should have started my story from the beginning. Darian, do you remember the time I saved you? Back in the Elon mines?
Again? What is there to say? You used magic to save us all. It caused quite a fuss in the village back then.
What happened exactly?
We were stuck in a crystal mine with all the other miners when the Gurn swooped in. We were no match. I wanted to play the hero, and I only put everyone's lives in danger. All of us thought we would die. Until Celine came and saved us. She just stormed in, throwing fireball after fireball. She'd never even used magic before, so it came as a shock to everyone. It was a joke for many years in the village that a young girl saved a dozen burly miners.
How old did you say she was?
12. Her magical powers were the perfect excuse for our mother to send her to a convent. The Sanctorium could never have turned down such a talented sorceress. Everyone in the village just went on and on about how Celine was a god-sent miracle.
Oh, I'm sure that finding a tutor to train her in the art of magic is a miracle in itself, especially in a small farming village.
That's the thing. Celine never had a tutor. She learned on her own.
She learned magic on her own. Oh, please. Wait, really?
Yes.
But that's impossible. There's no such thing as a natural magic user. Even prodigies undergo extensive training before they can use magic. And I should know, I was one of those prodigies.
It would be a lie to say I had no teacher. The voices taught me how to use magic.
The voices?
Mom and I decided to keep it a secret from everyone. Even from you. She didn't want people thinking I was mad.
But
I was 12 when it first happened. I was working in the orchard when a crystal near me began to glow. Just like that. Something flashed before my eyes and I blacked out. When I came around, the voices were there, talking. They were kind. They explained to me that I shouldn't be afraid because they had come for a reason. They had a mission for me. They didn't tell me what it was then, but I trusted them fully. I didn't panic. It just felt safe. One step at a time, they told me what to do. The gestures, the breathing, the mental conjuring. Learning to use magic came simply and naturally. It was amazing. I felt guided, and most of all, I felt love. I didn't even have to ask the voices who they were. I knew it was the gods.
Celine,
I swear you'll understand everything. Just give me some time.
When Oberos mentioned your lost connection, was he referring to the fact you weren't hearing the voices anymore? Maybe?
There's more to the story, but
If yes, then that would mean that Oberos...
is linked to the gods somehow. Yes, that's why I need answers from him.
Let's press on. Great things await us.
A perfectly nice way to waste bullets.
Didn't you wonder how I knew you were in danger in the mines back home? The voices warned me. And they also warned me that my life would change in the aftermath. So, when Mom sent me to the convent, I didn't fight her. The voices told me it was supposed to be that way. But they didn't tell me what would happen afterward. Once I joined the Sanctorium, my magical abilities were noticed quickly. For my tutors, it was inconceivable that a farm girl could learn such complex magic on her own. They kept pressuring me to tell them that someone, a rogue priest, a sorcerer, took me under their wing and taught me. They insinuated many things and hated that I wouldn't confess. As a consequence, I was severely punished.
And your ethereal friends, those voices, where were they during all of this?
That's when the situation became increasingly difficult. As soon as I left the country, they suddenly fell silent.
Uh-huh.
It was a terrible time. I was alone, ridiculed for my upbringing, and singled out because of my gifts. Every day I called to them, prayed to them, implored, and I was caught doing so. The word spread fast. The tutors quickly chalked me up as some kind of crazy genius. The fact that I was talking to myself was proof I was special.
Is this why Vaughn called you the Mad One?
Yes, from then on, I was a misfit. It had some advantages. The tutors stopped mistreating me. Eventually, they lost interest in me. I was left alone for a long time.
Until
Oh, until I arrived, of course. A special pupil needs a special teacher. Why are you looking at me like that?
Weren't you going to continue the story?
Reminder, I'm an old man who was tortured to the brink of death moments ago. Do you really think I'm in any shape to walk and talk at the same time? Really, Darian? Shouldn't I be the one going senile?
You look better already.
Oh, thanks. I work out a lot. Anyway, this mountain won't climb itself.
I won't enjoy this. Nor will you.
It's a good thing I found Celine at the time, else her incredible potential would have been utterly wasted. The brutal interrogation methods used by my ex-colleagues left her in bad shape. She was bitter and doubting herself.
Oh, now. You say that because I took it all out on you on our first meeting.
That was such a long time ago, my dear. Today I can reveal that my humiliating defeat was a simple trust-building exercise.
Right.
As I was saying, Celine was beginning to think she was actually crazy.
which she's not, obviously.
Luckily, she happened to meet the only man in the Sanctorium who actually knew that what she was going through was a natural phenomenon, which had already been documented several times in recent millennia.
Documented? And by who?
The Venatis.
The same Venatis who built the cathedral we are seeking right now.
And the same Venatis whose automatons now roam free in the countryside.
I'm starting to see a trend.
Oh, the Venatis were a fascinating cast of prehistoric Astrians. It was common knowledge at the time that through a rigorous and ascetic life, some people could hear the song of the gods, the sound of their voices. Through the gods' council, they learned to build extraordinary buildings, mastered the now-forgotten art of crystal growth. They could shape crystals to their will.
Okay, now I'm thinking you might be crazy too.
I'm still running some tests, but this would explain my molecular structure. If this body is of Venati origin,
No offense, Thea, but I already chalked you up as crazy a long time ago.
if my single good eye wasn't supporting my entire structure right now, I would be rolling it at you.
So this crystal cathedral, was it built using the same technique? Crystal growth?
Yes, it's a place of great power. As I said, Celine lost her ability to hear the voices of the gods during her internment at the convent. Now, following the proper ritual in the Venati Cathedral, she should be able to hear them again and ask them for guidance.
Guidance about the cure? And it was all written on the alabaster tablet, remember?
The thing we had to dig up with the Nekaru before we met you?
Yes, it was a relic I stole from the Sanctorium the day they expelled me. They couldn't read it anyway. They considered Venatis to be nothing more than old-world pagans.
Just like Carnelians.
Soon you'll understand how that could be a problem for me, Isaurus.
This is a lot of information. I stopped following a long time.
I'll summarize it for you at the end.
No, it's not too complicated. It's just that I don't care.
I hope this new layer of complexity won't deter you from doing your part in the bargain, Fallon.
Don't worry, Priestess. The moment you waggled that key in front of my nose, I knew you were bad news. But I find it hard to resist high-risk, high-reward activities.
You know what else is too high? These mountains. So let's get climbing.
Magic! Come to our aid!
Looks like everything's coming up Isaurus. Now, at the Resistance. Out of the way.
The other day, Cora told me you were planning to overthrow the Sanctorium Elders. Is that true?
Nothing as dramatic as that. My aim is to reform the Sanctorium. not burn it down and rebuild it. Me and Alfarius have already garnered support from several people in the Sanctorium's ranks. Once we have the support of the people, the elders won't be able to deny me a seat in the council.
The support of the... Wait, is that why you're making those speeches sometimes? That's what Jagholm was supposed to be?
Yes. And now, Tir Kalum, too.
Aha!
The people need to know that someone is fighting for their salvation. That there is someone they can trust at the Sanctorium. A few villages saved, and the rumor will quickly spread.
Celine will find a cure to the corrosion and become a heroic figure to the people. A savior, a saint.
This is completely nuts.
Once her status is recognized by the relevant authorities, she will reach the highest rank in the Sanctorium and will use it to set things right.
Why go to all this trouble to reform the Sanctorium? Why now? Can't it wait until the war is over?
It can't wait much longer.
Because magic is slowly disappearing. Okay.
Then I'll take the bait myself. Why and how is magic disappearing?
Crystals are the homes of the gods. They sustain their existence. To support the war effort, the Sanctorium has been depleting the crystal mines for decades. But that is not all. The war against the Archelites itself has caused a major wound into Harrian's magic. The consort's continuous invocations to repel the invaders are slowly draining all magic from the planet.
How can you possibly know that magic is vanishing? Did the gods tell you that too?
They didn't tell me. I can feel it. I suspect many other magic users can feel it too, but are too afraid to speak up.
And you just keep piling on information.
This is why I must talk to the gods, restore the connection I lost. It's been years since their last message, and now, Oberos claims to be the last of their servants. There are too many unknowns.
I'm not sure about any of this.
At least the story seems consistent. Even that Oberos fellow mentioned Celine's lost connection.
Okay, now Oberos is going to corroborate Celine's story. What am I supposed to make of that?
We could just accept it as fact.
Is that all of it? Good grief.
They can't and they won't. Gods are a benevolent force. They will always try to help us, no matter the... They wouldn't have sent me if there was any...
That's, rather convenient, huh?
Could a mother deny a crying baby her bosom? Impossible. It's the same relationship between the gods and the humans. The gods cannot deny us their magic.
You have quite a way with words, Alpha.
Magic, like everything else on this earth, is a finite resource. Keeping it alive is the gods' eternal struggle. It's not common knowledge, but there have been many demonstrations of this fact throughout history. Just like the ebb of the tide, the rhythm of the moons, the sun, it comes and goes. Gods sometimes enter stages of lethargy, and magic slumbers with them.
Theories and lines.
Remember the Raslin Comet?
That old legend? It was more than a millennium ago. It's no more than a gigantic comet stopped dead in its tracks by a divine, mysterious power before it could crash down on Harrian? How the hell am I supposed to... The whole time you were playing a high-stakes game right under my nose. And all along, I'm just the sucker who wants to save his mom and protect his sister.
It doesn't change anything, Darian. I need you at my side more than ever, and we are still doing this to save Mom. It just so happens that the fate of the world also hangs in the balance.
This is...
Yes, this is crazy. It's got all the ingredients. A desperate bid to save the world and take over the Sanctorium too. It's completely megalomaniac, with just a zest of lost cause. Truly, what? And here I thought we were just looking for a boring old cure. Oh, now that's great. That's really great.
Do you realize how much this whole plan hangs on you?
I do, and I stand by what I've told you. We will find the silver-haired girl.
And you guys?
I still don't care, by the way. I'm already wanted by most of the authorities in Harrian. Even if this Vaughn or any other fanatic from the Sanctorium tries to stop you from attaining your goal, it simply means more fighting. And I'm down with that.
And I have no choice.
Okay, I'm glad we're finally... Now, can we at least push on to the final stretch of our journey?
Thea, do you... what you said you do...
The sum up, you mean? Yes. I will be able to summarize in words that even a 5-year-old can understand.
Make it for a 5-year-old who thinks his sister's crazy.
I'm glad somebody's enjoying all this.
Celine, I will prepare the symbiosis. You and your ragtag bunch of misfits should use this precious time to explore the surroundings.
A question first. What do you know about doppelgangers?
Do you mean that Oberos fellow?
I've never met such a powerful being in my life. He was even stronger than the man he stole his shape from. He was even stronger than me when he assumed mine.
Now, Celine, if all that you say is true, if this really is a doppelganger, we may have another problem in our hand. Doppelgangers are by essence duplicitous creatures, but they are also supposed to be divine messengers. In the old legends, they were sent by the gods to visit a chosen one and bequeath them with power and a mission.
He told me he came down here because I failed my own.
What can I say? If this is true, we're neck deep in Warmash, Celine. But then again, we're here to get our answers from the gods themselves. Let's not despair. So, scram along with the other...
And this...
It's, what? What?
I don't know. My heart is racing for some...
Where did... Have I seen this before?
I don't know why, but this is somehow painful to look at.
You feel it too.
Sadness, madness, chaos. As if the worst is yet to come.
Yes, that's...
I can't read it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is really pretty.
I concur. If anything, this engraving has a comforting, homely feel.
Take a snapshot, Thea. We'll probably fetch a good price for this.
Felon!
Oh, can't even joke around.
Maybe it's some kind of ancient magic they weaved into the carving.
We should... I think we should go and see if Alfarius has finished his preparation.
I agree.
What now? A little comic strip? Hope it's funny.
In Harian's darkest hour, a divine envoy, a herald appointed by the few remaining divines, will descend into the world to visit the Chosen. They will wear the same face. They will speak with the same voice. The Chosen will recognize their other half, shaped as their perfect reflection. Upon their epiphany,
What's this story about it?
wear the same face.
Oh, it seems like your Vanitas friends here are pretty much corroborating Oberos' claims. The last of the god's servant.
Syl told me Oberos was dead set on finding Cora. Can we conclude that Cora is supposed to be the chosen one? Damn, this is getting bigger by the minute. And I still don't even think we're starting to see the...
The prophecy doesn't end there. It starts diverging into Upon failure, Harian will bleed out its one too many wounds. Both the gods and mankind will wither into oblivion. Upon acceptance, the Chosen One and the Herald will become one and the world will be saved. Upon rejection, the Herald will decay into a demon and set fire to the world before destroying itself.
That seems completely.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
So, Oberos being the god's grunt is pretty much confirmed that you guys don't look too fresh about that.
And you seem like you don't even
Meh, I don't believe in gods.
Where's magic coming from?
Dunno, can't use it anyway. And wouldn't care less if I did.
We're talking about the fate of Harry.
Look at you guys, shaking in your boots because some guy freewheeled his chisel on a stone mural a few centuries ago.
There are too many coincidences to simply dismiss it.
Hey, I'm just saying. In any case, God's herald or whatever, it will make a fine trophy for my collection. Click, click.
Sometimes even I can't understand what you're saying.
Fallon Hildegard, sky pirate extraordinaire, dilettante, philanthropist, and godslayer. How grand does that sound?
What's this?
Answers.
Or,
Can you make sense of any of this?
To some extent, I can read the writing itself, but inevitably lose the meaning behind it.
so what do we.
Prophecies. Venati writings often follow diverging lines, paths. Rather than describe a unique truth, they recount all possible outcomes, as if the future was always in movement.
Why call them prophecies then? Those are more like speculations, right?
There is always a component of certainty in their foretelling. No matter how the story diverges, there is always a foundational event a foundational event that triggers waves of possibilities, but the rest is cryptic.
This thing.
It's the Raslin Comet, the gigantic meteor that threatened to destroy Junor a millennium and a half ago.
It could be just some kind of
Oh, the meteor exists, actually. I went to Juneau once, when I could still afford it. The meteor is still there, all right. In all its glorious stillness. I've seen it with my own two sober eyes. They even put a little mausoleum there, so that pilgrims can waste money.
Every civilization around the world reported sightings of the comet. Then the gods went dormant for several centuries. People didn't use magic again until the Cyrus era. It seems that the Venatis predicted the arrival of the meteor, and that the gods would have prevented the It's not the only documented occurrence of godly intervention. Throughout the ages, there have been countless floods, eruptions, and earthquakes.
But not this time.
What do you know? Maybe I'm the miracle they sent.
joking about. Let's see what else there.
This fairy tale has a somewhat bad ending.
No need to translate this one.
It's Oberos's with fire, raining upon the...
Just like he promised you back in the scrap.
Can you translate this, Celine?
The Venatis have built this tower in order to prevent the worst from... Upon betrayal, the Herald will seize the God Machine and command it to cleanse Harrion and save it from impending doom.
Definitely not.
Only a select few will survive this ordeal. A millennium of dreams will pass for them. On their awakening, they will be free, and life on Harrion will flourish.
So, the Vanitas have prepared a tower so that Oberos could destroy everyone in Harrion, save for a select few.
Oberos conducted human sacrifices to power his machine. It's just the same everywhere.
What do you mean?
That we have to stop this.
We agree on that.
A question here. As I understand it, the Vanitas built this tower to prevent the worst from happening. What if by mistake we allow the world to end because we prevent Oberos from carrying out his plans?
What could be worse than the extinction of all life on Harrion?
Of all life, except the lucky few, chosen by Oberos? I don't know. Impending doom sounds quite ominous. Maybe it's the corrosion.
Destroying everyone on Harrion to preserve a few people is not the way.
I agree.
And if this all-consuming blight is the corrosion?
No objection there.
symbiosis is ready. You probably have a lot of questions, but you will have to address them to the gods themselves.
Okay,
Don't forget Celine. From now on, you're on
I'll be okay.
What's going on?
Symbiosis.
this Nulumbo Nucifera.
The Nulumbo Nucifera that Alfarius has grown here is naturally attuned to the cathedral's strong magical current. When I commune with it, I will enter a trance state in which our life forces will intertwine.
Now, it's been a long time since I practiced magic, but I remember that delving into the deepest magical layers is somewhat dangerous.
It is dangerous.
And incredibly painful.
Painful.
There's a limit to the amount of magic a body can withstand. I've trained myself to endure it, so I'll get to it and start.
We will leave now.
Wait, shouldn't we just stay around in case she needs something?
No, she doesn't. Even the tiniest disturbance could have disastrous consequences. She needs total privacy.
Privacy, huh? Let's go, guys. The sooner we're done with this magical nonsense, the better. I'm getting bored of this place already.
Look at you two guys' faces. Are you worried about
Of course I'm worried. So you're going to places where I can't help you.
where no one can help?
Come, Darian.
Easy for you to say. She's not your sister.
Yeah, of course it's easy for me to say. It's not like I'm a human being or anything who might get emotionally attached to the nicest people he's ever met in his whole sordid life or anything.
It's... You know what I mean.
Come on, Worrywart, she'll be fine. Don't make me lie now, Celine.
Oh, I know how uncomfortable you are with that. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Another one of those golems.
Oberos is trying to disrupt the ritual!
The hell with this ritual! We have a situation here! I say we grab Celine and bring her here!
No! Don't even think about it. A breach of concentration could be fatal. We must stand our ground until she finishes the ritual.
Then it's up to us.
Warming up.
Gun loaded.
Let's go!
Curtains up.
A strange twist of fate that we should be enemies, cherished child. For we wish for nothing but the same outcome. The survival of the gods.
I know what you are!
But by abandoning yourself to this vile ritual devised by your heathen master, you have become an accomplice in the same crime that you detest.
Lies!
Just look at yourself. Don't you wonder where this incredible power is coming from? Magic is the soul of the gods themselves. Without any regard for the divine, you filled yourself to the brim.
Lies! I didn't take it! They gave me this power!
You pillaged their life force. And for what? To raise arms against me? Their last servant? You are the perfect avatar for the Sanctorium. In your rebellion, you have become their most potent pawn.
Lies upon lies!
You'll soon discover how right I am. But don't worry, you still have a chance to redeem yourself for your crimes and vanity. Stand by my side, and bring me the dead body of your dear brother.
No! I will never betray my family, nor will I betray the gods!
If you seek the reason that the gods changed their mind and have sent me to accomplish their mission instead, look no further. Your blind refusal to sacrifice anything or commit to anything, while you constantly compromise your integrity.
What do you know about my sacrifices? How would you know what I have endured? You know nothing, and you will return to nothing! I swear it! Oberos!
You flatter yourself again, thinking you're a threat to me, child. I can read you like an open book, and your weakness is now in my hands. You have no power over the fate of Harrion.
I'll destroy him! I will destroy him! And the Sanctorium while I'm at it!
Are you
Don't touch me!
Yes, don't touch her. She's still in a state of shock. Leave her a few moments and she'll...
Celine? Celine! What was that?
The aspect of Krator, a name given to severe cases of magical delirium. Celine got a bit careless and went on a binge of magical energy. As a result, she jeopardized her sanity as well as her ability.
Don't worry, Master. I was in control the whole time. It just took some time to get...
Are you...
I am. Sorry for...
So?
Yes, I think so. A faint whisper, coming from far away.
And what did they tell you?
They told me I was on the right path.
Did they tell you anything else? About Oberos, about the cure, about...
No,
So much for getting in.
Well, this little hike didn't bring us anything we wanted. But seeing the kind of power you can harness now, I wouldn't say it was completely useless, was it?
I must not waste it. It was bequeathed to me so that I can face Oberos on equal terms.
And I was hoping you'd have enough to make the rest of our quest a breeze. My life is full of disappointments.
He said that your weakness is now in his...
God's Herald or not, if he did what I think he did, he's dead.
Yes.
There are people in this tower! Civilians! Children who need our help! The help of the consort! Each and every one of us have vowed to protect the innocent. Whatever foulness is taking place here, it ends now!
I survived the corrosion, so I might as well survive this.
Engaging the enemy.
Cora, you're okay.
Darian. Then here I thought you deserted again.
What happened?
We underestimated their defenses. This is no mere tower.
We know. We're here to put an end to whatever this monster is doing.
Good.
Cora, we know that this doppelganger has something to do with you. That you're some kind of chosen one. Chosen by the gods.
This information has no bearing on your...
All of this is happening because you refused the doppelganger. It was supposed to do something to you. Give you some kind of mission. Do something that will fix everything down here. We need to know what he asked.
It's not your...
Not our business? Sill's in there, Cora, along with countless other innocent people. We are the ones going inside to fix your so don't tell us it's not our business.
Look at this tower. Do you know what it's for? It's a Venati relic. A well of unfathomable power.
We already know that.
Then you already have your answer. You know what the doppelganger asked me to do. To betray Harrian.
Fine. Keep your secrets. We're going to do it either way.
Darian, good luck. There's no way I'm going to let it end this way.
I won't back down!
Out of the way! Swish!
Have you come to weave your web of lies again? You're too late. There's nothing you can do anymore. My triumph is inevitable. See, the God Machine is sated, and soon I will be able to erase the consequences of your decades of treachery.
From where does this newfound confidence come?
From the moment I assumed the form of both of your pathetic and misguided champions, everything became clear to me. You're playing against impossible odds, with barely any chance of success.
I am willing to risk everything for mankind's right to true freedom.
Then tell me, what good did mankind accomplish up until now that you feel is worth defending? I understand that the corrosion is fair punishment for your immeasurable sins.
Hope, you see, is a human thing. You wouldn't understand.
Is that why mortals and humans are squandering the world that was bequeathed to them? I am not interested in understanding the workings of immature human minds. What you call hope and thirst for freedom, I call greed. None of that matters anyway. Soon I will erase mankind's history. So many millennia of aimless wandering. Start anew in a purified world, with the gods free, and humanity humbled at last. The survivors, I will make them beg on bloodied knee until they realize how good the gods have been to them. And once their spirits are remolded and their children set on the right path, mankind will experience its golden era. An era of obedience. I will have all the time in the world to teach them. And you are powerless to stop it.
Me? Maybe.
Perhaps you were hoping that the Bearer of Destruction would prevent me from carrying out my plan.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
This will not happen. That boy will be broken before he even sets foot in here.
Don't underestimate him. Regardless of his inexperience, he is the only man on Herion who can withstand the Seed of Destruction.
If by some strange occurrence his spirit carries him this far, I will crush what remains of it. Now, in your last moments, behold how a world built on delusions comes to an end.
Let's end this, quickly!
Improving our chances of winning.
Out of the way! So, you have a death wish, huh? Tell me about it.
negligible.
No need to stand still. Gonna shoot you down either way.
Myrna!
You!
This tower is really full of surprises.
Who is she?
A woman with too many secrets. What are you doing here, Myrna?
Well, like many other people in this tower, I have been captured.
And now that the lies are out of the way, the truth.
May I ask you why you are here first?
I'm the one asking questions.
I'm here to save Astraea.
You mean the world? So you're aware of Oberos's plans, it seems. I'm sorry, but this makes you even more suspicious.
No, I don't mean the world. I mean Astraea. This continent. You call that creature Oberos. What is he trying to accomplish by activating this tower?
I'm not talking about Astraea. What about it? If you're not here to save the world from the doppelganger, then from who?
From the Archelites. If I don't shut this down, Oberos's operation, in the next few hours, the Archelites will drop 3 hydrogen bombs on Astraea, destroy the entire continent, and obliterate its inhabitants.
What are hydrogen bombs?
Weapons more powerful than you can imagine. In comparison, what happened to Junor would be like a warning shot.
How do you know all that?
Because she herself is an Archelite. Am I right, Myrna?
What?
Say that again?
Yes, Darien is speaking the truth. I am what you people on Harrian call an Archelite.
But...
Seriously?
It's one of the consort's best guarded secrets. Even though they come from another world, Archelites are just like us. They talk like us, walk like us. They're humans.
The only difference is that they have trouble using magic.
You knew about it too, Fallon?
I'm a sky pirate. Whose ships do you think I've been plundering?
And you, Thea?
I don't remember anything from before my crash in Herion. But consider...
This is something I didn't expect. By the gods.
Raising Astraea. After what you did to Junor. After releasing the corrosion. I don't know why I'm still letting you talk.
The corrosion is not ours. It never has been.
More lies. You're not...
You need me.
How?
I can call off the attack on Astraea. But there are two things I need to do first. The first is to shut down whatever operation is going on in this tower.
Why? Arcalites care about Herion now? This tower is a gigantic weapon that could wipe out all life on the planet.
Aha, not so big now with your hydrogen bombs, are you?
Are you sure?
Not completely. But everything points to it. The generals think that the tower is a defense system to protect Herion's northern hemisphere. They want this tower out of the picture.
We're here to make sure that happens.
Then we can kill two birds with one. Once the attack has been called off, we can... I don't care if you believe me or not. But Arcalites have never wished for the...
Just save it, okay?
We could have nuked you all out of existence the day the war started. You have no idea of the true motives behind this war.
I'm sure those motives help you sleep at night.
Wait, you said there were two things you need?
I need to secure the Seed of Destruction and take it to my chiefs. I know that one of you has it, Darian. Either you or Oberos. You were the only two present at the time of the...
We'll discuss it when the time comes.
It's important.
Not. Now, we go. I want you to stay where I can see you. No funny stuff.
Let me remind you that all of our lives hang in the balance.
Don't worry, I got this!
A perfectly nice way to waste bullets. Hell no.
Don't bother about these discarded puppets, for even if I feel their pain in my own flesh, death is the fate of all transient things in this world.
Who?
I recognize you. You're the priest from the Ascendant.
Darian, the third bearer.
I don't know what you're here for, but I won't let you get away with it.
You will still listen to me. We both want to save Harion, and though we may disagree on the means, you know that is true, at least.
Wait, first we...
It would be my pleasure to indulge your insatiable thirst for truth, but the time is ill chosen. I am here solely to give Darian this message. Oberon's true power lies far beyond the reach of mere mortal, whether you like it or not. The only way for you to destroy him is to learn to harness the power of the Seed of Destruction.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No need to hide it. I know it lies in your chest, and I came here not to get it back, but to tell you to use it.
Oh, I bet you'd be happy with me using it for your own sordid agenda.
You have no choice, I fear. At least, not if you want to save Harion.
So, it will feed on my life and the lives of my companions, like it did back then?
You have to become its master.
No.
If the fear of losing your companions is holding you back, then allow...
Dea!
How disappointing.
I don't want to use this power to destroy anyone. I'm not the same as you!
We do not become who we are by choice. We are molded by our actions. And it's in times of need that we reveal who we really are. I am sure you will make the right decision. The fate of Harion lies in your hands, Third Bearer. And in your hands alone.
Where did he go?
The former owner of the crystal in my chest. A priest, ordered to repel the Archelites. I know nothing else, Celine.
He was quite powerful. You could have asked him to help us defeat Oberus, don't you think?
Why didn't you ask him yourself?
Oh, I don't know. I found the mask too intimidating, I guess.
Listen, guys, I don't know who that old creep was either, and we don't have time to waste on it, so I suggest we get...
As much as I'd like to grill you for answers, brother, I agree.
Then let's go.
Don't trust him. He wants you to throw away your life to destroy Oberos. When the worst happens, don't lose heart.
Darian.
Not now, Myrna.
So, you have a death wish, huh? Tell me about it.
Myrna,
Yes?
this seed of destruction. There's no way I'm letting the Arcalites get hold of it and use it against us.
If I don't bring it back, I won't be able to call off the attack.
But if it ceased to be a threat to the Arcalites, if it was destroyed, then the Arcalites would have no reason to bomb Astraea, right?
No, they wouldn't. But I won't let you
We'll see about that. Be ready to negotiate with your chiefs, Myrna, or you will die too.
Ouch.
Damn it. Cell? No. This is bullshit. This is bullshit! I can't go on like this. I can't. I will not fight you. I can't fight you. I don't have it in me anymore. This is too much.
Don't look away, Darian.
No.
You have to face it. This is what he wants. To break you. And if you don't look, he'll win. He will have broken you.
Why?
Because he knows it, Darian. Better than anyone. Better than me, and perhaps better than you. He knows just how close to the edge you are. And this is why you mustn't let him win. You have no right to give up. Your mission is too important. And your life, so precious. Soon, the corrosion will take over my mind again. You must be ready for it. Now, pick up your sword and fight.
I am so sorry, Cell.
Don't be. None of this is your fault. I'm glad I could see you. One last time.
I'm so sorry.
I never told you why I fell in love with you.
Cell.
It was my first day at the front. I was alone, far from everyone I knew. When I saw all the tired faces, the wreckage, the desolation, it struck me. I'm going to die here. I was overwhelmed by it all, so I hid in the storage room and stood there with tears streaming down my face. But the room wasn't empty. You were already in there. When you saw me, you didn't say anything. You just sat right beside me and waited. You waited for so long for me to stop crying, patting my back. That's when you told me, one day at a time. You'll get through this. One day at a time. It was the first time we met, and those words, and your kindness to a stranger, it gave me the strength to go on. Now, it's my turn to say it to you. One day at a time, Darian. You'll get through this. One day at a time. I love you.
So...
Darian!
Sorry for worrying you guys.
You sure you're okay, buddy?
I can see more clearly than I have in a long time. Let's do it. Let's face...
How painful it must be to see her face again. quite painful, I imagine. Am I right? Darian! Oh, help me, Darian! Please, don't let him do this to me! Don't let him! Save me! I guess you should have been there.
You're wasting your time. I swore to Syl I wouldn't give in to you.
We've come to stop you, Oberos. Stop you from killing everyone.
How many times must I explain this to you? I am Harion's last and only hope. The purpose of this place, these rituals, my own existence, has always been to save mankind from itself.
From itself?
You dare ask? Look where you stand! Look where the war with the invader has gotten you! Children with no parents, roaming the streets with empty bellies, waiting in dread for the day of their conscription. Corrosion, corrupting the land itself. The gods' magic taken for granted, their flesh pillaged in your innumerable quarries. Everything you have been entrusted with is slowly turning to dust. Do you know why the corrosion is about to engulf the entire world? Because you have weakened the gods so much that they can't protect it anymore. The gods are dying. Yes, I am protecting humanity from itself! And if I have to burn down everything on this planet so that a handful survive, then so be it! Your failures, your betrayal, your unwillingness to act are the reason why I am doing all this.
We didn't ask you to.
The gods asked me!
The gods told me that you were misguided. It is true that I can't hear the voices anymore. But for a short moment in the cathedral, I could hear them again. And seeing you, I knew. You were afraid I'd discover the truth. That you can't hear them either. You are no wiser than us.
Know your place!
We will find another way to save Harion ourselves.
We will find a cure to the corrosion ourselves.
End the war with the Archelites on our own.
And how will you do all this?
We don't know yet.
But we have to try.
And nobody has the right to stop us from trying.
It is too late. Even if you defeat me, the tower will erase everyone on this planet. Save the ones I have chosen.
We will stop you now. We won't sacrifice everything we hold dear because someone tells us to.
We'll make our sacrifices out of our own free will. Or not at all. Your time is over, Oberos.
Not another step, or she dies.
Mother!
Now drop your weapons.
Damn it.
I'd rather let the corrosion take me than be used against my own children.
No!
Mother, stop!
And I'll be sure to take you with me. even if it's the last thing I do.
What? Know your place.
No!
Mom!
Stupid humans. If there is only one way to make you understand, then so be it.
We will put an end to these senseless sacrifices.
You will pay for what you did!
Oh, Oberos?
So that's where I die, huh? Top of the world. I'd say it's not that bad.
We can do this!
Whatever I'm being paid, it is too damn low!
Let's do this!
Do you believe you actually stand a chance against me? Now I will wipe you from the face of Harrion. It's over.
I told you I would take you with me.
How dare you!
You messed with the wrong family.
Mom!
Mother, please!
And now, I will make you pay for it. I am proud of you.
No!
Wait! Oh no!
This is not happening.
Something's coming.
Oh, Oberos?
He's holding the platform. We need to strike his hands. One more to go! See his core? That's where we can focus our attacks.
Got it.
Let's do this!
Will do.
Prayer for your wayward soul.
Now what?
He's not getting any weaker. We need to stop him now.
I know what I have to do. Everyone! I'm gonna try something, but I need you to watch my back.
A desperate plan, huh? Count me in.
Don't make me regret trusting you!
Buy me some time. Buy me some time. Hang on, guys, just a little more!
I hope you're grateful, Crazy Eyes. Not every day I agree to play bodyguard. Ha!
It's over. Just a little more!
Out of the way!
It's over. It's over.
It's still happening!
The tower is carrying out the instructions, even without its master.
How can we stop this? Is there any way to stop it?
I fear that it might be too late now.
There must be something we can do! Think, Thea! Isn't there any way for us to disrupt this ritual?
HQ, the enemy has been dispatched. Call off the launch.
We are still getting energy readings from the tower.
Wait, it's only a matter of seconds before we find a way to shut it down. Send a team to help us.
It's too late, Laura. I'm sorry.
Isaurus.
I don't know. I'm out of my league here.
Are we too late?
This time, I can do something. This time, I can save everyone.
Darien.
Take care, Selene. kick the butts of those Sanctorium geezers for me.
No, Darian!
Hey! What's the big idea here?
Darian!
Do you copy? HQ! HQ! Darian!
Is he okay?
What remains of the tower will be torn down. Never more will this threat loom over Harrion. Needless to say, no one must know about what took place today. We are condemned to secrecy. But it doesn't change the fact that you and your friends have saved the world today. Be proud, Darian. I'm truly sorry.
We didn't agree often. One of the first lessons you taught us is that happiness comes from effort and suffering. You raised us according to this precept, in your image, strong and proud. As I grew up, I began to doubt it. It was just one of our many disagreements. It's only years later that I realize what you really meant. The suffering wasn't the important part. Really. It was the happiness. What you achieved through your effort was raising your family and repeating this idea again and again. It was your way of telling us that you loved us. That all you did and the difficulties you overcame were worth it because you had us. And I will never forget it. I will never forget everything you have done for us. This time, I wanted to save you. Wanted to do something for you. For once. Just for once. But you didn't let me, right, Mother? That's okay. I told you we will find a cure to the corrosion. And we will. Too many people's lives, too many families, too many people's happiness depends on it. So, on your grave, I make you this promise, Mother. We will find a cure to the corrosion. Please, watch over us. I'll make you proud. You want to say a few words? Darian?
Good going, mate. Save the world? Ooh, look at you. You're a big boy now.
I knew you could do it.
Nice going.
You're not alone, Darian.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
la chair à même sang, lueur d'espoir au gré du vent. Passe les nuits, passe le temps, tous leurs souvenirs innocents. Loin de leur terre, de leur foyer, dans cet enfer, le cœur enneigé, lourd est leur pas, ont-ils oublié les douces voix du passé? Fraternité, rien d'autrefois, pour elle il prie, en elle il croit, main dans la main, ils iront toucher les confins de l'éternité. Cette mélodie leur est destinée, puis sa magie les accompagner, les protéger du mal où qu'ils soient, en eux son refrain résonnera. Un jour viendra ce vent différent qui balayera ces plaies lancinantes. Ils retrouveront leur terre, leur doux foyer, un univers libéré. Fraternité, rien d'autrefois, pour elle il prie, en elle il croit, main dans la main, ils iront toucher les confins de l'éternité.
A voice lost for a world saved twofold. Such a small price to pay. Ah, I envy your friend, Korra.
Aren't we making a mistake by letting him roam free?
The third bearer represents a unique opportunity. One I do not wish to squander. He has finally paid the first price. And despite his reluctance, he is a man of duty. When the necessity arises, he will step up to it.
They are still out there.
The real war has yet to begin.
And with this, I'm ending this episode, and I wish you all a good day. And until next time, goodbye.